The problems that veterans are facing in our country today are multiple, one of which is the total lack of affordable housing for people in need that have served our country. We don't have the inventory. We just don't have housing enough to supply the demand. And we have veterans that live in their cars and their trucks in the hillsides in places that are unimaginable to sustain life. For people that have served our country to live like that is inexcusable to me. That's the problem. The action is, to me, build housing and build it right and make it affordable with respect and dignity. Hi, I'm Arnold Stalk. I'm founder of Share Village in Las Vegas. We're here to talk today about ending homelessness once and for all here in Southern Nevada. One of the ways to do that is through the American Rescue Plan and the funding that our Congress has allocated, and the President, for funding to build affordable housing, to create a system in which we can do that. It's an apolitical, non-political issue as far as we're concerned. And so we want to keep politics out of this and just get into action about building housing so people can live with respect and dignity. The first point of 10 points is to create a master plan. This master plan could be developed and adopted within 90 days of its creation. Public and private interests, people that are concerned about really building housing opposed to talking about it. Point number 2 is target the creation of emergency shelters regionally, not just having shelters in one area or one place of the valley. Point number 3 is to target the creation of transitional housing. Transitional housing can and does fit into neighborhoods. Our organization has built this type of housing for years. We know how to do this, and we would be happy to help others with that process. It gives people the chance to transition out of a shelter and into permanent housing. Point number 4 is the creation of permanent rental housing regionally. That could come in a lot of different forms, and in future broadcasts, we will delineate those other issues on how we can build permanent rental housing. And then finally, the American dream, which has been the American dream for decades in our country, is the creation of permanent, affordable home ownership. These are not just words. These points are based on our experience of building these projects, developing them, getting them funded, managing them, and getting the proper personnel to do wraparound services and make sure that the folks that are put into these developments have a safety net. Point number 7, create a partnership of union and non-union builders for implementation. Set aside all the difference that we have for the common good, which is to build affordable housing and get people off the streets. 8 is to create density bonuses for developers, both for profit and nonprofit shops. Right now, there's no incentives for developers to build. We require huge amounts of restrictions, red tape, and other issues that keeps affordable housing from being built. Number 9 is to eliminate the repetitive process, speed up approvals, expedite all plans that are submitted to the municipalities all over the valley that are for affordable housing. This is a very simple statement, but it's a complicated thing to unwind within the system. Right now, permits go in and they sit in these review processes, not through anybody's fault. We're not here to point any blame on anybody. We just want to fix the problem. And the problem is having people living on our streets in this country is not acceptable to anybody. And number 10, and one of the most important issues, is to keep politics out of this process. This is an apolitical issue, affordable housing and homelessness. The vast majority of people want homelessness ended once and for all. And we believe that these 10 points will help in alleviating homelessness and putting affordable housing products in neighborhoods in harmony with respect and dignity to all people who live and call Southern Nevada our home. Thank you for listening. We will update you in future broadcasts. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America. Take care, folks. See you all soon. Keep the faith up.